देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवके परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. Verse 31. Nimittani cha pashyami viparitani Keshava. Nimittani cha pashyami viparitani Keshava. Na cha shreyono pashyami hatva swajanamahave. Na cha shreyono pashyami hatva swajanamahave. So, as we are discussing now, Arjun, but confused. Arjun, now full of despondency. That's why the chapter 1 is known as Arjun Vishad Yoga. Arjun thinking that what's the point for fighting with our own people? And the moment this kind of thoughts come into the mind, it does affect on the body. It does affect on the action. It does affect on the speech. So he says, Nimittani cha pashyami. O Keshav, Keshav, of course, one of the names of Bhagavan Krishna. I also find the omens inauspicious, and I do not see any good in killing my kith and kin in battle. You see, nobody has forced him, right? He was there to fight. He is there already on the battlefield. But now thinking has been changed. So he started feeling that my own people, my kith and kin. And here he described about the nimittani cha pashyami viparitani Keshava. O Keshava, I find the omens. The omens are not here. It is very nicely explained. Are not responsible for the occurrence of the incidents. They merely foretell the incidents. Inauspicious. Okay, right? What it says, I find the omens inauspicious. Enthusiasm in the beginning of an activity leads it to success, while dilemma leads to failure. Yes. You know, Hamlet, to be or not to be is a question for me, Shakespeare's Hamlet. Whereas with Arjun, he has Bhagavan Krishna, Kaivartakaha Keshavaha. So Arjun is just describing what's happening with himself in his mind. So Arjun says that the omens, that is, that his limbs are giving way. His body is shaking. His mouth is getting parched. These are not good thing that he wants to share this with Bhagavan Krishna. The wise man has explained this. What Arjuna is regarding as omens are not omens. In fact, they are the defects of senses, body, mind, and intellect, which Arjuna finds in him because of his sadness. It's we have very briefly discussed that about and that's why I have shared this with you. Tanme manah Shiva Sankalpamastu. I hope you people are doing that. And if you are not listening to that, you are losing. So it's all about mind, how we think. Here, the thinking has been changed. That made him sad. And then all he started describing. Besides these other omens, such as the falling of a meteor, untimely eclipse, earthquake, horrible sound of birds and animals, obliteration of a black mark in the moon, falling of blood from clouds are inauspicious, and all this aggress ill. This all, Arjun just wants to say. न च श्रेयनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे swajan, my people, my relatives. And he tries to justify that what he says, न च श्रेयनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे. I do not see any good in killing my kith and kin, either in this world or in the next. Look, he started thinking about the next also. Because only a sinner can destroy his kith and kin. Therefore, sin alone will accrue to us by killing them. And that sin will lead us to hell. In this verse, in both Nimittani cha pashyami, I see omens, and Sreyo Anupashyami twice. Pashyami is twice. Pashyami and Anupashyami. Shreyo Anupashyami, I see good. Here, the verb Pashyami has been used for omens of the past and the present, and verb Anupashyami has been used for the consequence in future. If I do, it's going to happen like that in future. That was sort of dilemma. In fact, Arjun himself created it. Arjun wants to say that whether he goes by the omens or by this common sense, it's certain that it's futile to wage war, and there is no good in it for them and for the entire world. Look, you just need to understand that lots of efforts have been put by so many people. Bhagwan Krishna himself went as a mediator, that by any chance, if you can prevent war, but everything did not work. Nothing did work. Then the last was the war. They already on the war. They already on the battlefield, Kurukshetra. Okay, and now Arjun started saying like this in our material worlds. Like, everything is done. Okay, invites have been sent. It's about to live with the John in the marriage. Okay, and if that time the son says to his father, It's not nice to get married. This is not nice. Then what happens to the father? Here just we need to see that how Bhagavan Krishna has tackled this. That's more important. And that's a lesson to all of us. That is more important. That is more important. And that's how we got this holy scripture like Bhagavad Gita. So I mean, Arjun now is in position to give up. No, I do not want to fight. It's almost reaching to that stage. So now, in next verses, Arjun expresses his reluctance to get such an undesirable victory. He said, no, I don't want even this kind of victory. We're going to see that. Okay. Verse 32. Nakangshe Vijayam Krishna na cha rajyam sukhani cha kim no rajyena govinda kim bhogair जीवितेन वा नकांक्षे विजयं कृष्ण न च राज्यं सुखानि च किं नो राज्येन गोविन्द किं भोगैर्जीवितेन वा O Krishna, I covet not victory, nor kingdom, nor pleasure. O Govind, of what use to us is kingdom or luxuries or even life? Kim bhogair jivitena va tatah kim nakankshe vijayam krishnam nasharajyam sukhani cha. So now he is saying, suppose we get victory. Okay, now Arjun says, suppose we get victory and then we get the kingdom of the entire earth and also pleasures. These are of no avail. These are of no use. I don't want either victory, kingdom or pleasure. Underline this sentence. What he says? Takanksha vijayam krishnam, Krishna nacharajyam sukhanija. Furthermore, what he says? Kim no rajyena govinda, kim bhogair jivitenva. When we do not desire anything, we don't want. There is no desire. Neither victory, nor kingdom, or the pleasure. So, when we do not desire anything of what use to us, is kingdom or pleasure, victory, kingdom, and pleasure seem pleasant only when there is desire for this. Now what he's going to say? I don't have desire even. But we have no desire for this. So how can this be pleasant to us? After killing our kith and kin. Again, the same is repeating. We have no desires to live because after death, who will enjoy pleasure? He started full of philosophy. The so-called pleasure will rather lead us to worry and unhappiness. Now, in the next verse, Arjun gives the reason why he has no desire for victory, etc. You see, as I told you earlier, now he started with philosophy. He's even going to give the reasons why. Verse 33. येषामर्थे काङ्क्षितं नो राज्यं भोगः सुखानि च येषामर्थे काङ्क्षितं नो राज्यं भोगा सुखानि च त इमेव स्थिता युद्धे प्राणान् त्यक्त्वा धनानि च त इमेव स्थिता युद्धे प्राणान् त्यक्त्वा धनानि च those for whose sake we seek kingdom, those for whose sake we seek kingdom, enjoyment and pleasure are here arrayed on the battlefield, staking their lives and property. Yesham arthe, those. Yesham arthe kangshitanno rajyam bhoga sukhani cha. Whatever kingdom, pleasure and enjoyment we desire, we want these for our relatives and friends. With this, we want to please and serve our teachers, uncles, granduncles, and sons, etc. We do not want to possess these for our personal enjoyment. Arjuna has mentally started himself to withdraw from this war. Ta ime vasita yudhe pranan tyaktva dhanani cha. But all these are arrayed here on the battlefield, staking their lives and property. They have decided to sacrifice even their lives on the war front. If all of them are killed, for whom should we desire kingdom, prosperity, and pleasure? As we go with Arjun's argument or so-called justification for not to fight, for a while, it's even going to make us think twice. Yes, but Arjun is right. It will definitely make us to think twice that no, Arjun is right. And that's how we got the Gita. So the whole humankind is lifetime debt of Arjun because he created this kind of situation and we got this holy scripture, Bhagavad Gita. Pranan tyaktva dhanani cha means that they are standing on the battlefield, staking their lives and prosperity. If they had got a desire for life and prosperity, why would they stand here to be slain? It means that they have renounced every hope. He started thinking about himself and he started thinking about the others also. Now, in the next two verses, there is a description of the people for whom Arjuna wants kingdom, pleasure, and enjoyment. Now he is describing about all the relatives. Verse 34 and 35 will be taking together. Acharyah pitarah putras tathaiva cha pita mahaha मातुलः श्वशुरः पौत्रा श्याला संबंधिनस्तथा आचार्यः पितरः पुत्रास् तथैव च पितामहः मातुलः श्वशुरः पौत्रा श्यालाः सम्बन्धिनस्तथा एतान् हन्तुमिच्छामि घ्नतोऽपि मधुसूदन एतान् हन्तुमिच्छामि घ्नतोऽपि मधुसूदन अपि त्रैलोक्यराज्यस्य हेतोः किन्नो मही कृते अपि त्रैलोक्यराज्यस्य हेतो किन्नो मही कृते. You know, one thing we need to understand very clearly, that when the dilemma starts in Arjun's mind, okay, if there is a right and wrong, okay, or righteous path or not the righteous path, then, or let's take our dharma and adharma. Definitely, Arjun would have chosen the dharma, the righteous path. But here the dilemma is, as a warrior class, he's a Kshatriya from warrior class. His duty is right thing for him to fight. But at the same token, in front of him, who? All the respected people, like Bhishma, Drona, the master, the great-great-grandfather. So to respect also his duty. Now to choose between two duties, that's a dilemma. Okay. And here he is explaining, he's describing about Acharya, Pitara Putras. But he says, teachers, uncles, fathers, sons, as well as granduncle, maternal uncles, father-in-law, grandsons, brother-in-law, and other relatives. Though they may kill me, I would not seek to slay them. Even for the kingdom of all three worlds, and least for this earth, kinnu mahi krude. Mahi means earth. Bhagavan Krishna, in this 16th chapter, which will be coming after a couple of years, is described in the 21st verse of 16th chapter. Trividham narakasyedam dvaram nasanamatmanah kamah krodhastatha lobhas tasmat etatrayam tyajed. There are three gates leading to the hell of self-destruction for the soul: just, anger, and greed. Therefore, one should abandon all three. So what it says here, that passion, anger, and greed, this constitute the triple gates to hell. Trividham narakasyedam. Really, these three are different forms of passion. Kamah, Krodhas, Tatha Lobhas. Okay. These are born out of our attachment for worldly things and person. Passion has two sides: to get the desired thing and to get rid of undesired one. Desired things include accumulation and enjoyment. The desire for accumulation is known as greed, and desire for enjoyment is called passion. If desire for accumulation and enjoyment is not satisfied, what happens? Anger accrues. In anger, men perform actions to destroy those who create obstacle in the fulfillment of their desires. It proves that men fight to get desired things and to get rid of undesired ones. But here, Arjun does not want to fight for either of the two. Because in front of him, who are they? Acharya, Pitrunatha Pitamaha. So, previously in the 26th verse, okay, Acharya has mentioned uncles and granduncles first. But here he started by saying Acharya Pitru. He has mentioned teacher first. It means that because of his love for his kith and kin, there he mentions uncle first. While in this context of not slaying, he first mentioned the teacher, Acharya, who has taught me the archery in everything, who are great well-wisher to me and of human beings. Pitarah putras tathaiva cha pitamaha, matula, swasura putra. If our kith and kin being prompted by greed or anger want to slay me, I do not seek to kill them out of anger or greed, because these two are the gateways of hell. What he says now, even if they kill me, no problem. But I don't want to. Look at with what intention he was there in the beginning. And all of a sudden, what happens? That he is totally opposite. Here, the word api has been used by Arjun twice. It means first, why should they kill me when I do not create any obstacle to their selfish motive? Even then, suppose they slay me by thinking that I worked as an obstacle to their selfish motive, I do not seek to slay them. Secondly, though there is no possibility for the kingdom of the three worlds coming to me by killing them, yet if I get it, I do not seek to slay them. So basically, when you go through the all verses uttered by Arjun, it's almost that he has made up his mind. He has made up his mind That no, 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 no. It's not nice. I do not want to fight. I do not want to fight. Etan hantu ichchami gnatobi Madhusudana. Here he has addressed Bhagwan Krishna as Madhusudan. Of course, one of the names of Bhagwan Krishna, because he killed the demon named Madhu. So by addressing Bhagwan Krishna as Madhusudana, it means that you kill the demons, such as Madhu. Again, he is justifying. But these teachers, who? Drona, Bhis, Acharya, Pitara. But these teachers, such as Drona, grand uncle, such as Bhishma, are not demons. They are near and dear ones. So why should I have a desire to kill them? You know, he's at the appropriate word he is using. Oh, Madhusudana, yeah, so you have killed the demon named Madhu. That's fine, but he was a demon. Those who are in front of me are not demon. They are they are like drawn, my master, my teacher, Bhishma, my great grandfather. So I have no desire to kill them. And then he is using all this, all that relatives, Acharya, Pitara, Putra, Sathaivacha. So he says, Acharya, I should show respected and benevolent teachers, such as Drona, rather than fight them. It's appropriate on our part even to sacrifice our lives at their feet. Then he is using the word pitaraha. How can I slay our uncle like a father out of anger or greed when we have got this body linked with them? As I told you earlier, the way Arjuna is arguing, it really makes us to think twice. But Krishna is Krishna. We'll be listening to Krishna also. Then Putraha. It's our duty to bring up our sons and our brothers' sons, even though they may stand against as or act badly. You know, I keep repeating that. The way Arjuna is describing it is full of moral. Hita Mahaha. When our granduncles are worthy of adoration as our father, they deserve still greater adoration from us. Though they may rebuke and punish us, yet we should not cause any suffering to them. We should rather serve them and give comfort to them. Matulaha, or maternal uncles, being the brothers of our mothers, who rear us, deserve adoration from us. Shvasuraha, this father-in-law, are the father to my wife and my brothers' wives. They are just like fathers to us. So how can I slay them? Pautraha. We should bring our grandsons in a better way than our sons rather than kill them. Shyalaha. How can we slay the loving brothers of our wives? Sambandhinas tatha. I should serve and bring up all the relatives rather than kill them. It's improper on our part to kill them, even for the kingdom of the three worlds. So he says, Etan hantumichami gnatobi madhusudana api trailokya rajase heto kinnu mahikrute. No, no, no. Even if I get all kingdom, no, 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 no. I do not want to kill them. Now, Arjun justifies his intention not to slay his kith and kin, even from a point of view of consequences. He has described one part, the relationship and everything. Now, in the next verse, he's going to discuss about the consequences from verse 36. Okay, but we're going to stop today. Okay, and in today's discussion, whatever you like, credit goes to all the sages, all the great men, all the scripture, whatever I have heard, I have read, I have studied. Okay, absolutely nothing belongs to me. I have shared so many times, and I'm repeating again that our main reference book for this Gita class from the beginning is Swami Ram Sukdas Sadak Sanjeevani. Okay, so you all will be reciting verse 73 of chapter 18, followed by the Arti. Nashto mohah srudirlabdha tat prasadan mayachyuta sthitosme gata sandeha karishyē vachanam tava.